Hello, it is me, Anime Wheat or Wheat Animan. Welcome to the part 3 of What If Deku was Zora Ideale's reincarnation? It's Mondays, you know what that means. I record. I record on Mondays. This What If I record on Mondays. On Wednesday, I record my other Deku What If, which is What If Deku was a Power Ranger? Only male with a quirk, by the way, if you like that type of what ifs. And on Friday, I record my Naruto What If, which I recommend you go check out. It's fun. It's quite interesting, like my other one too. If you watch it, I mean, hey, you mind helping me out? Give it a view. They're entertaining. They're fun to watch. Uh, so yeah. Okay, so it's the sports festival. I'm gonna give a rundown of what I'm gonna do with this. I'm changing up a thing in there to a different thing. Right. So, this is what's not happening. So, it will still be the same, like, obstacle course and the same, final, like, tournament, right? Where they all fight each other, on 1v1s. But I'm changing up the cavalry battle. It's going to be 3 groups of 3. Well, not 3 of them. But so the top 42, the 42 that fight. Hold on, let me sit down. Okay. Uh, I'll explain this in a second. So I'll explain while I'm doing setting up everything. Uh, what I mean by that is I'm setting up my seat. Okay. So what is happening is I'm switching out the cavalry battle for a different battle. Okay, I'm switching it out. We all got that, right? I'm switching it out for a different sport, a different thing. It's going to be akin to the what is that? It's going to be akin to uh, the Royal Knights tournament in Black Clover, where uh, where they would go fight the Eye in the at where they go fight the Eye of the Midnight Sun at their base. Uh, that's what I mean, right? That is what I mean. It's going to be akin to that, where it will be 3 people versus 3, and I figured out the math. Okay, so there is going to be. Let me check this one more time also. So 42 divided by 3 is 14, right? I know I used a calculator, but hey. So this is what we're doing. There's going to be 7 teams. No. There's going to be 14 fights. Wait, right? Huh? Okay, I had the math figured out. So it's going to be 3 versus 3. 40, hold on. 42 divided by 3, which means there's 42 people in 3-man teams. Okay? I'm sorry for the long intro, the long rundown, but I want to make sure you all get this and make sure I get this as well because I'm not the brightest. Um, but yeah, but yeah, there would be 7 teams, right? Since that goes in 14. Wait a second. What is four? Is there a way to get to half? Half of 42 is 21, and then half of that is, wait, what is 21 divided by 2? 10.5. This will work. Don't worry. Even if I have to finagle it a little bit. Probably more than a little bit, but we all get it. So, I'm just gonna get straight into the story. We'll figure it out later. But first, I'm gonna get a drink of water, and then we can start this. Okay. We can start this now. Okay? Okay. So, okay, we can start this. So they would be last time. It's been the 2 weeks ever since the USJ incident, right? 2 weeks since, and now they will be able to. Now it's the sports festival. Okay, 2 weeks. The heroes had the meeting, right? So they still have the sports festival, and yeah. I wish I had a coat, but I don't. It's gonna get cold, I think, and coldish for summer. It's quite windy right now. So they'd go, they'd get there, 1B and 1A, couple others. How many? What? How many? And this sports festival was for 1A, like the first years, I think, because I don't think any third years participated. Was there only 42 members? Yeah, yeah, there probably was. So hold on. So if it so after this obstacle course, it drops down. So there's 42 people by the 2 classes plus some. So we're gonna say it was like 50-ish because all of the like people from, so there's Shinsho, May, there's 2, so it's 44, and then There's probably more, so I'm gonna say around 48 people was in there, right? 48. Okay, just because of the classes, like the 1C where Shinsho was, right? And the inventor class, I don't remember the name of. The home education for where Shinsho was, since he couldn't make it in like 1A or 1B. Okay? So, 48, I'm going to say there was around 48. I don't exactly remember the number of how many people there were. I don't remember. But I'm going to say there was around 48. And then it would probably drop down on the obstacle course. Enough people, maybe like 24, and then it would drop half again. Okay, so divide that by 2 equals 24, and then divide that by 3, 8. So there would be 8 teams, 4 battles of 3, and then the winners of these battles would go into the 1v1 tournaments. That's okay, that makes sense. So, the obstacle course, same as always. Yeah, same as always. I mean, can't really change much about an obstacle course, except for Midoriya. Um, so Midoriya would do stuff clearly. He would paralyze. He would set down paralyzing traps at night, right? Sorry if you could heard that, but he would most definitely set down traps, like the paralyzing traps. Maybe counter traps. I don't know. It depends. Probably not counter traps or reflect. It's reflect traps, but I like calling it counter because reasons. I have so many OC Devil Fruits with abilities. It's insane. It's so cool. I entered a story time, a short story. But I entered in a contest. Well, not a contest. By Ohara, the One Piece YouTuber Ohara. Uh, right. He did a contest, or not a contest, a thing where you could write down your devil fruit, like your OC devil fruits, your own creation devil fruits, and that's what I did. I did one. It was called the mist fruit. It was a mist Logia. I based it off of the hidden in the mist jutsu that Zabuza uses. I based a lot of that on Zabuza, honestly. Uh, yeah, I based it a lot of that on Zabuza. I also used to, if you go on Reddit and type up anime wheat, you'll find me, most likely. Uh, endurance, elastic endurance or something. What was my URL? I think that's like my account name, my old one. I have a new one. I'm not gonna type that yet. Maybe. I don't know. But I used to go into Devil Fruit ideas and do all like I'd find pictures off of like character of people. I'd write down like all these. I got like a gig for a little bit. I got like shouted out a little bit, like on Anime Week, my other channel, which I do not remember the password of. So that's why I have this one. So yeah, Okay, enough of story time. Uh, so, obstacle course. People would be getting caught in paralyzing traps. Midori would walk by him, or run by him and say, "Well, I guess you're not very smart, are you? You failure." And then he would just walk by, keep on going like that. Like, he would just laugh, like, "Man, you're a failure." He'd just go like that, and like the heroes up in the box, the other class, like the third years, the second years would be like, "Who is this guy?" And other heroes would do that too. And the President Mike would say, "Oh, if you all are wondering who the man in the mask is, that is Zora Ideale, the masked hero. The reason why he's down there, I know he's a hero. Well, technically, but he's never actually finished UA. I don't know the details, but he's never actually finished UA, so he's down there." And Izal would say, "Yeah, I could approve of this. I've been that kid's teacher ever since the first year he was here. Uh, he's he's something, all right. He's probably my favorite student, anyways, though, because he actually knows what he's doing, unlike these other problem children. No offense, to some of you. Some of you are actually good kids, but others." You are problem children, and you know who you are. Okay? Okay. And then we get back to Midoriya, and he would say, "Man, President Mike really doesn't know how to shut up, does he?" I know that it's not my usual one. I think I do it. Hold on, let me say my trigger word. How annoying! That sounds more like a pirate. How annoying! I don't know. But, yeah. So, he would go through. He would get to the top 24, ish, 24-ish. I don't know the exact number of how many people were there. I know there were extra people and all that. There was 21 in each class, so I just added a couple because Sinsho, and I guarantee other students did too. Did the same thing that Sinsho and May did, so that's why I added a couple more people. Okay, so he would get through, blah blah blah. We all know this. Uh, and then what would they do? They would do. Uh, they would get. Actually, I could probably just. I think I'm just gonna pick characters honestly to be in it in his team and against. I'm probably just gonna pick. There's 3, 4. Yeah, that does equal 12. I'm pretty smart, hey. So, the people who would be in Midoriya's team for the 3v3 battles, which they did spin a wheel and decide, they would decide what would be happening and how it would happen, right? So, that's what they would do. They would choose on who, well, the it would be at random. They would pull something, and whatever number they got, that's the team they were going to be in, right? And Midoriya's team would consist of Midoriya, duh, Tokoyami, and Dainty Kaminari. Actually, instead of Tokoyami, let's do Kirishima, and Kirishima will be so excited for this. Like, let's go! I get to be on your team, cool mask guy. Are you too excited? Are you also excited, Danky? And Danky would say, yeah, dude, me and cool mask guy over here, we worked together in the USJ thing, right? We worked together, right? He gave me, he put like a counter spell, or you know how his quirk works, right? He he puts those circles on us. Like he put a circle on me, and I got to like jump it in front of Juro, in front of Juro and Yaoyorozu to protect them once from this big villain that had like an ice quirk until Cool Mask Guy came and saved us. Came and saved us and helped us, and he gave me this cool plate to throw at a guy, right? And it blew up right in his face. It was so cool. And Kirishima would look at Midoriya and say, what? You can make explosions? What the? Well, I just came up with a plan. All we had to do is beat the other guys, right? And Midoriya would say, yeah, I mean, that's how it works. That's how it was explained. That's not his voice. Yeah, that's how it works. And thanks for using Cool Mask Guy, you two. Yeah, you two aren't that bad. I can tell you that. That wasn't his voice either. Oh no, I'm losing it. Oh no. Ah! Man! How annoying. There. How annoying! That was a little better. I'm sorry for yelling. But, hey. So, these three would make up a plan, more or less, um, sort of plan. It's more or less these two, just just jump in front of attacks and take them like, boom. It's dumb, but it's not a what? I feel like if that were to be a real quirk, uh, the trap quirk to like make like traps to like or like a reflect quirk, that would work so well. I mean, that would work way too well with Kirishima. Just have him jump in front of a Bakugo explosion or like Todoroki's flame and ice, and then boom, just send them right back. They're not gonna be able to do anything. It doubles power, and then if you can somehow double it again and again, bro, you're gonna you're gonna incinerate the person. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have that. Oh, next arc, dude, we're gonna get somebody incinerated. That's it. We're gonna get a dude incinerated. Oh gosh, dude, we're gonna get a guy incinerated at some point. It's gonna be a Nomu, not a guy. Okay, so this team would be going against the team of Oraka, Bakugo, and no, not Bakugo. Or not Oraka either. They're gonna go against uh. They're gonna go against Plant Lady, uh, Satetsu, no, uh, Tokage, the lizard girl, and uh, some guy that can blast flames. No, I'm joking. And uh, what's his face? Monoma. Yeah, Monoma. This is gonna be entertaining. Monoma's just on a copy block Discord. Like, hey, no way this guy's gonna be able to do this. Like, okay, so these two teams would walk out on the field, face to face with the other team. This is also in a mock city, like where the obstacle course went through. In a big city with a lot of cameras around and all that, so that the crowd could see them. And they only have to go through one fight to get through the other one. That get to the 1v1s. So, yeah. Okay, so sorry, I had to yawn. I was yawning. So, this is how it would go. These three would split up with reflect traps on them, and they have rocks with the explosion traps. And plus, night before, Midoriya set up some more stuff on this course. So Midoriya's just gonna stay right there, like take a nap. Actually, Kirishima is gonna go out. He's gonna go, like, find somebody and fight. Denki. Wait, no, they should all just stay with him. They should just walk with each other. Like, let's just find this one spot. That's what they do. They'll just walk to one spot, like, and Midori would say, well, this isn't what he's gonna say, but I need to do the trigger word. How annoying! Okay, this is the spot. I'm gonna take a nap here. You two, keep watch. And he would lay down, just like, and then, I guess he should probably use it on those two. And before they would start walking to the spot, Midori, and with this being their clan, Midori would say, okay, hold on. Okay, you two, I got a plan. Well, something else to help you two out, okay? Now, you two stand still. Denki should know about this, but, let me go find it. We have a revelation of the cowardly. And many versions would pop onto, well, it's how it works. He would have many versions of him on top of these two guys' shoulders, one on Denki and one on Kirishima, to tell them where these traps are, right? So that they don't get caught in the explosion traps and the paralyzation traps, right? But they would keep on going. Well, they would find Midoriya's spot, lay there, and they would wait. These guys would be coming through, like, there he is, found them, and then they'd start attacking. That would be their biggest mistake. Kirishima would harden up, get in front, take the big explosion, and then Kaminari would get in front of Kirishima after the 2 times attack explosion would hit him. That reflect trap would hit it, and then Izuku would get in front of Kaminari, take that attack, and then boom! That explosion would be times by, well, 8 times. So since he put a big amount of this explosion, it just got times by 8. And then boom, that portion of that city would be gone. But these guys would be okay. And Midori would say, well, I really hope I didn't kill him with that. And like these other two would be like, that burnt a lot. Ow. But we won. And Kirishima would say, that was so cool. Ah, oh man, that was so cool. I want to do that again. And you would hear somebody say, well, you can. Or, well, you can. And a big flare or like a big fire shot from Monoma. Since Tokage and the Vine Girl got taken out by that big explosion there, he got up. He's gonna send this massive heat wave at them. And Midori would say, hold on, you two. Give it 3, 2, 1. And then a reflect trap would come up. And Monoma would be paralyzed with this purple, like poison would be like growing on him. Or these vines would be growing on him, making him spaz out and fall to the ground. And that reflect trap would hit him. Well, the heat wave times 2 would hit him. Now he would say, well, we won now. And, well, I really hope he isn't dead. Because I don't want to fill out that paperwork. Nor do I want to tell his family. But I highly doubt they would care. At least. I don't know, they might. Okay, you two. Let's go. And then the medics would run out like, what the crap did you just do? These kids are nearly toasted. And Midori would say, they're fine. And then the rest of the fights would go on, blah, blah, blah. Right. So, time for 1v1s. So, let's do this. I don't want to bring up my Inosuke right now, dog. That'll be my next one. Well, not for this. My next What If for Mondays is What If Us had a fire magic. I just told you all that. Well, okay. Welp. How about I just tell all of you my next what ifs? I don't have all of them like set out, but I'm not very certain about all of them yet. I'm certain on the one that will be taking over this one. I'm certain about that one, but I'm not certain about the other two. I'm still thinking of ideas. But anyways. Let's keep it going. The first fight, do I really have to? It's Shinsho versus Midoriya. Midoriya wouldn't take it easy on him. He knows how his quirk works. He's not going to talk to him. So, this is what he would do. Shinsho would keep on talking like, blah, blah, blah. Here, your parents died, blah, blah, blah. And Shinsho would try to throw the first punch. That wouldn't work. He would step into a paralyzation and explosion trap. See, Midori put a explosion trap on him, so once he hit him, boom, is what happened. Not a paralyzation one, but that explosion one would send Mr. Shinsho flying out of the arena, and well, not out of the arena. He's not gonna blast off again like Team Rocket or any of that. I feel like this is about to be very easy on what I could just do for this entire these fights. It will be very easy on what I could do. Will I do it? Probably. I most likely will. I know you all probably already see the title. I really want to call this Boom. I'm calling it Boom. I'm calling it Boom. With like 3 exclamation marks. Boom. Oh man, that's a good title now. Oh gosh. Wait a second. I don't know what I knew that too. Broke it just explosion into a counter trap and then boom, 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 back and forth. Anyways, let's get this done. And then Midori would walk up to Shinsho after he's knocked out of the ring, and he would go up to his body and just start. He would step on his chest and say, "Man, well, man, you really got to figure out a new plan. We're eye bags. You know that, right? You got to figure out a new plan. Your quirk ain't gonna save you forever. If somebody knows how it's gonna work, you're kinda screwed. Okay? So, I recommend you start learning how to fight, you shrimp. Learn something from Aizawa. A real hero. He's not somebody doing this for money. Like these newer top heroes. Okay? You hear me? You better not be doing this for money. I swear. You're not gonna like it if you are. I can tell you one thing, I'm not doing this for money. I've never cared for money. I've lived in dumps my whole entire life. Because my father didn't care about money. And he was a real hero. Okay? Now I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna go shove my foot up a rich boy's you know where in my next one. Tired of this. People needs to be knocked down a peg or two. Their quirks ain't everything. And he would walk away. The next fight would go on now. Todoroki versus Midoriya. And I can tell you one thing. There's an easy way. And there's a hard way. So once they would go out there, Midori would say, "You know, your old man came talking to me. He told me that you were playing hard to get to use your other quirk. You half and half. I mean, given I got nothing against you. Because I know your brother. I mean, I know your entire family. Okay? We're around the same age. I'm 24, by the way. You have a great family. Well, some of them. I get compared to one of them a lot. But anyways, I need to fix that. How annoying! I'm telling you, your father is more of a piece of garbage, than most villains are. I'm telling you. I don't know how that hothead is the second here, the number 2. I mean it. I don't like your father either. I don't like our number one either also. He creeps me out. I like our number 6 at this. I like our number 3, our number 5, our number 11, a couple others, but you gotta be real good to be on my good side. I forget his number. 6? And the wood guy. The wood guy. He's a good guy. Talked to him once or twice. But anyways, you might as well just forfeit, because I don't want to hurt your pretty face. What? I can say that, I think. I mean, I can, I think. We're the same age, ish. Me and Todoroki, around the same height, around the same age. I think. I'm pretty sure, honestly. I'm pretty sure we are. He's like 16. I'm 16. He's 166 centimeters, which means like 5'7". I'm 5'6". I'm the same height as Kirishima, I think. Yeah, I am. He's 5'6". But yet they're probably gonna grow on a weird amount on height. And I'm probably just gonna say this height. I hope I grow a little bit taller. 2 more inches. 2 more inches and I'll be fine. Not down there. Like height. Make me 5'8". I'd rather be 5'8". Just saying. 58. Yep. Anyways, that he wouldn't give up, he wouldn't forfeit, which was his major downfall. I mean, mostly. See, he would send this massive iceberg. A reflect trap would appear all around this and suck it up. And Midori would say, "Well, I could launch this at you, but I feel like your sister and brother and your other brother would be quite mad at me." Right. I want to point something out. Toya did not die or fake his death. Okay? He's fine. He's alright. He's actually a hero. Okay? He's a hero. His name is Cremation or Dobby, which means the same thing. I think. I'm pretty sure it does. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it does. But he's a hero, and so that's why he says that. They all still hate Endeavor. I mean, how wouldn't you? But yeah, Midori would just launch it up in the air, crush it. That's what he would do. I mean, it would like shatter midair. I mean, he could probably do that. I'm gonna say he can, like, just break a move. Okay, Shoto. I used to be a babysitter, weirdly enough. I think. Yeah, I was. Yeah, I was your babysitter. You probably remember me if I took off the mask. But, yeah. We're not related either. The whole entire red hair thing. I'm not related to your father. I'm related to all entire different man. Okay. So, I recommend you forfeit. I'd appreciate it because I don't want to hurt you. Okay? I used to help you out a lot of things, sadly. Okay, let's get this over with. Keep on. Okay, I'm tired of this. And he would just start running at him. Fast as he could, run at him. Get up right in his face. Boom! Nah, he would get him with a paralyzed trap. Like, vines would just start to come out of, like, the ground, out of this circle. Well, not out of the ground. Out of this circle. And start to wrap up Todoroki. And then this would happen. And then Midori would pick him up, drop him outside, and like, see, I don't want to hurt you. So I win, right? I win. Do I win? And everybody would say, you win. Not surprisingly. Honestly. That's weird. I can hear a dog. I hope y'all can hear that. Sorry for going quiet. I was getting a drink of water. Let's go. I've been recording for how long? Around an hour. Around 40 minutes? 30 minutes? Yeah. 40-ish minutes, I think. I'll wrap it up here soon. So, Midori would get to the next round. The next fight would go on. He would have to fight Ida. Which Ida would get disqualified for using not his own thing, like his own stuff. He used May's item, so he would be disqualified out of this fight. And Midori would go on to the last one. He'd be in the finals, and he has a big issue with Bakugo. Oh, he doesn't hate him because of the whole entire yelling thing or doing this for money. He just doesn't like Bakugo, like, at all. Just doesn't like him. Also, I don't know, say something. Lady Nagant is also a hero still. So, yeah. We can all see where this is going. So, yeah. And Midori would say to Bakugo, so, what are you doing, Pomeranian? You barking around? You doing stuff yet? You ever gonna do like that big move? I mean, you haven't done much. Anyways, so, come on. Come on, throw your explosions at me. Or you think you're gonna get fast enough so you get back. That's probably your plan. Because you don't think I can put these things anywhere. Ha ha ha. I can do a lot of things. I can do a lot of things. I hope you know that. You're not beating me. I mean, you can have the dumb award, but you can have first place. I don't care. Okay? But, I will tell you one thing. You're not getting past me. Pretend I said that first in his voice. You're no hero. You are no real hero. You punk. No. You jerk. And then Bakugo would raise his hand and just start bang, 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 boom, bam, beam, bada, boom, bam, bing, bada, boom, 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 boom. Boom times three, boom times four, or boom, 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 boom. Howitzer impact incoming. Once that Howitzer, Midori would be in smoke. He would have a lot of reflect traps on him, though. Good thing. Like on his body, on his hands, on his clothes that are getting burnt a lot, that are showing maybe a little bit too much. Just saying. Maybe a little too much at the end. All he would have left is his mask after he would be after the smoke would disperse. Midori would be on the ground. Well, I mean, he'd probably still no, he would still be standing like, man, and he would say, man, those hurt. But also, one question. Can I have your shirt? He'd also be covering down there. Like, I actively need it. But it might be gone in a couple seconds. Because, boom! He would let off all of the explosions that the reflect traps would be holding up at Bakugo. Like, and before he would do that, he would say, I hope you can handle your own explosions, you angry Pomeranian. And then, boom! Boom, boom, boom! I'm telling you, Bakugo would be on the ground. Like, he would still be, he would be about knocked out. Like, what just happened? Ah, help! Mommy, I need burn medicine. Help me, mommy. Alright, but Midori would win. But yeah, he wouldn't come back out for the medals because he wouldn't care. He doesn't care about it. He just wants to show these kids that they're not the best. There's always someone better. Way better. Way better. So, that's where I'm going to leave it. Thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all. Well, like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you all next time. Peace.